'71 big block coupe. Thought we'd do a little drive video for you. Nice sunny day, beautiful morning here in northeastern PA. So let's go for a little spin, and I'll take you all along. Thanks for checking in. Come on, Joe, let's do it. Here we go. You ready, Joe?
Ready, pal.
Let's go see if we can find Route 66. Looking good. Here we go, everybody. Our 71 big block coupe, 454 LS5, 365 horse. Which actually put out a little bit more than that, as you're aware. This is thankfully right before the time they started to detune everything. It's got great pickup, nice acceleration. Here we're coming up on the tough hill here. See if we get we got the red light. This is the one time when maybe it's not so bad that you have the automatic. I will say there are definitely benefits to having an automatic in a Corvette. It certainly does make life a little easier sometimes. But yeah, local car to here. All the owners have been within like a half an hour of right where we are right now. The Wilkes-Barre area to begin with, and then up to where we are here, closer in the Scranton area, in northeast PA. Just I think, as I said in as I said in my notes, a fella had it down in Wilkes-Barre there, left it to his granddaughter and her husband, who were big time car collectors already, and then it went into one more owner, also a car collector from down in the Pittston area, and then to ours. So here we go. You can see she's nice. If you focus in on the wheel here, Joe, the wheel's not bouncing all over the place. And I said the good pickup, good acceleration on the car. To piggyback what you said, Joe, just a couple of minutes ago, how well it rides, and the nice solid ride that it has. She's got the new Diamondbacks down there, which certainly help. The new shocks, the KYB shocks are on it, and all the suspension and brake work is all done on it as well. So we got that. But you see where our tack is working, speedometer is working. I don't know if you can get in there, Joe. Odometer is working on it. In our center stack here, our gauges. The temperature is a little hard for me to see. She might be at about 180. She runs really cool with that new radiator in it. I think it's a big radiator too, man. Like a 4, maybe even a 5, maybe a 4, I'm not sure. But she runs nice and cool. Gas gauge actually works. Clock does not work, but imagine that, right? Oil pressure gauge is good, and there's your battery gauge. I'm not really sure if the battery gauge is working or not. I didn't really look into it. That's the retro sound stereo that the most recent prior owner put in. But I'm taking these turns at about 60 miles an hour. We're in a 45, but she holds them just the way you would like. Like I said, the turbo hydromatic 400 on the trans. Original, numbers matching, engine, transmission, numbers matching, original to the car. There's pictures of the trans tag. As you know, the automatics had the trans tag on the passenger side of the trans case. That's there, dated, 71 model year and all that stuff. 336 gears in the back. Little hampered here with our drive, Joe, but I guess you'll get that. As I had said, the paint was done by owner number 2, the granddaughter and her husband, and it was done by a real high-end shop down in the Wilkes-Barre area. Well known for his muscle cars and Corvettes and stuff like that. Paint held up beautifully. Car, actually, ever since it went from the grandfather and on down, I believe that was 2002. I have it in the notes, but I believe it was 2002. Car was climate controlled ever since that point, and absolutely climate controlled as long as we have owned it. So that's why the paint looks just like it did there. Very few minor blems in the paint. So I think what we'll do is we'll give a little pause on there, Joe. Why don't you give a little pause and we'll pick it back up after we get out of the Saturday morning parade here.
2, go.
All right, we're back, everybody. I let the parade go by. So, as I'm sure you're all well aware, there's nothing like an early morning drive in your Corvette, especially if you live up in the country the way we do. All right, now we'll get an opportunity to do a little business here. I'll get into a little bit. We're up at about 70 miles an hour now, hitting at right at about a little under 3,000 RPM. I mean, she's right there. She holds the road the way you want, nice and solid on the wheel. And the one thing I always love about this vintage Corvette, the C3 or the later cars, as I call them. I'm kind of a early car, mid years, and later cars, but I gotta say that view of the fenders. Joe, if you give everybody a little look at that, you got the view of the fenders, and then especially with the big block hood, the high rise in the middle. I'll tell you, man, in the automotive world, I don't know if there's anything nicer than that. But again, let me kind of tickle her a little bit, get that, there it goes. You hear those back barrels open up? The back barrels open up, well, we hit about 85 right there, so I think we'll back off a little bit. But I love that sound, that throaty sound that you get out of a big block when those two other barrels open up. Like, oh man, what a rush, what a rush. So, but beautiful area. We're here in Northeast PA. I mentioned about the retro sound stereo before. We do have an original radio for it that I got with the car, an original radio for it. Everything nice on the inside here. As I mentioned, with the exception of the carpeting, the interior is all original. Joe, maybe you show them a little bit the top of the dash, how nice it is. I did mention that one little dinger over here by the speaker grill, but I showed that in the interior. The rugs were replaced by owner 2. They are the upgraded rugs, because this has the optional interior that gave you the plush rugs, the wood grain on the door panels, the carpeting at the bottom of the door panels and that stuff. And the carpeting you put in, he bought the Ultra Plush from Al Knock, which gives you the extra padding underneath. So really a nice little touch right there. But everything else, the seats are original. Maybe give me a shot of the lake over there, Joe. Chapman Lake. What a beautiful area this is right here. I think we'll hit the pause button now, and we'll pick up when we get back down. I'd like to give you a little idea how she is on the highway.
Go.
Okay, guys, we're back. I think what we'll do is we'll end this video. I didn't realize I was so long in the tooth here. Typical Irishman, right? But we'll pick it up. I'll start a new one when we get on the highway. But just to give you an idea how beautiful everything here is in Northeast PA. Look at those mountains up there, and you know the way you pick up from the fenders and the hood, Joe, getting up there into the mountains. Just, I'll tell you, nothing like it. No matter how bad your day is, your week may have been, when you slide in and you start this thing and that big block comes to life, nothing like it, man. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye now.